Eric was a determined young boy with a knack for mischief, and his mischievous companion, Munch the cat, was always there to witness his escapades. One sunny afternoon, Eric decided to embark on a daring mission, to climb the towering oak tree in his backyard using an old rickety ladder he found in the shed. With Munch perched lazily on the grass, Eric set his sights on the challenge ahead. He positioned the ladder against the tree, ignoring its wobbly rungs and creaky joints, and began his ascent with a mix of determination and reckless enthusiasm. As Eric climbed higher and higher, Munch's eyes widened with anticipation, his tail twitching with amusement. But just as Eric reached the halfway point, disaster struck. The ladder let out a loud groan, and with a dramatic creak, one of its rungs snapped clean in half. Caught off guard, Eric teetered precariously on the remaining rungs, his eyes wide with panic as he clung to the swaying ladder for dear life. Below, Munch watched with a mixture of amusement and concern, his whiskers twitching with suppressed laughter. With a sigh of resignation, Eric called out to Munch for help, his voice tinged with embarrassment. But much to his surprise, Munch merely blinked lazily in response, as if to say, "You got yourself into this mess, buddy." Determined not to be defeated by a broken ladder, Eric mustered all his strength and carefully maneuvered his way back down to solid ground, his heart racing with relief as he landed safely on the grass below. As Eric dusted himself off and sheepishly surveyed the ladder's damage, Munch sauntered over with an air of nonchalance, as if to offer his silent approval of Eric's valiant effort. With a chuckle and a shake of his head, Eric realized that perhaps climbing trees wasn't his forte after all. But as he glanced up at the towering oak, he couldn't help but feel a sense of pride in his adventurous spirit, even if it did lead to a few comical mishaps along the way. And with Munch by his side, he knew that no matter what challenges they faced, they would always find a way to laugh through it together. Thank you for watching Artzy Monkey Channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe our YouTube channel. In the heart of a dense forest, where the ancient trees stood tall and wise, there lived a young girl named Mary. With eyes as bright as the morning sun and a spirit filled with curiosity, Mary spent her days exploring the enchanted woods that surrounded her home. One evening, as the moon cast its silver glow upon the forest floor, Mary ventured deeper into the woods than she had ever gone before. Guided by the soft hoots of an owl echoing through the trees, she followed the melodic whispers, her heart pounding with excitement. Through tangled thickets and winding paths, Mary finally emerged into a clearing bathed in moonlight. There, perched upon a moss-covered branch, sat a magnificent owl with eyes as deep and mysterious as the night sky. "Welcome, Mary," the owl spoke in a voice like the gentle rustle of leaves. "I am Ophelia, the guardian of these woods. You have been chosen for a special journey, a magical adventure that will test your courage and awaken your spirit." With a flutter of her wings, Ophelia beckoned Mary to follow as she soared into the starlit sky. Together, they soared high above the forest canopy, the cool night air rushing past them like a river of dreams. As they flew, Ophelia shared tales of the forest's secrets, of hidden treasures and mystical creatures that dwelled within its depths. Mary listened with rapt attention, her heart swelling with wonder and awe. Their journey led them to a shimmering lake nestled amidst the trees, its surface sparkling with moonbeams. Beneath the surface, Mary glimpsed a world teeming with life, where colorful fish darted between swaying reeds and elusive water nymphs danced in the moon's gentle embrace. With Ophelia's guidance, Mary dove into the depths of the lake, her senses ablaze with the beauty and magic that surrounded her. She swam alongside the creatures of the deep, her heart filled with joy and wonder. As the night waned and the first light of dawn painted the sky with hues of pink and gold, Mary emerged from the lake, her spirit renewed and her soul awakened. With a grateful smile, she bid farewell to Ophelia, knowing that their magical encounter would forever be etched in her heart. As Mary returned home, the whispers of the owl echoed in her mind, a reminder of the wonders that awaited those who dared to venture into the unknown. And as she drifted off to sleep beneath the canopy of stars, she knew that her journey was only just beginning. Thank you for watching Artzy Monkey Channel.
On a sunny afternoon in the small town of Willow Creek, Sally, a spirited young girl with a passion for soccer, found herself itching for a game. Determined to hone her skills, she headed to the local football pitch, unaware of the whimsical adventure that awaited her. As Sally dribbled the ball across the empty field, Her eyes gleamed with excitement. With each swift kick, she imagined herself scoring the winning goal in the championship match. But just as she was about to take her shot, the sky darkened and ominous clouds gathered overhead. Confused, Sally looked up, only to be met with a shower of magical raindrops cascading from the sky. But these weren't ordinary raindrops. They shimmered with hues of blue, green, and gold, and as they touched the ground, they transformed the grass into a vibrant tapestry of colors. Amazed by the spectacle unfolding before her, Sally continued to play, her laughter mingling with the melodic patter of the magical rain. Suddenly, she noticed something extraordinary. Birds of every shape and size began to flock to the pitch, chirping and squawking in excitement. With a mischievous glint in her eye, Sally invited the birds to join her game, and to her delight, they accepted with gusto. Together they formed teams, with Sally leading one side and the birds on the other. The game that ensued was like nothing Sally had ever experienced. With the birds swooping and diving around her, she dribbled the ball with finesse, weaving between her feathery opponents with ease. The birds, in turn, displayed remarkable agility, using their wings to pass the ball with surprising accuracy. As the match reached its climax, Sally found herself locked in a fierce battle with a particularly determined seagull. With a burst of speed, she outmaneuvered her feathered foe and launched the ball towards the goal with all her might. And in that moment, as the ball soared through the air and the birds cheered in unison, Sally felt a sense of pure joy, unlike anything she had ever known. For in the midst of the magical rain and the company of her newfound feathered friends, she had discovered the true magic of the beautiful game. As the final whistle blew and the rain began to subside, Sally bid farewell to her avian teammates, their feathers ruffled but their spirits soaring. With a contented smile, she headed home, her heart filled with memories of the most extraordinary football match she had ever played. And though she knew that her adventure with the magical rain and the birds was over, she couldn't help but feel a twinge of excitement at the thought of the next unexpected adventure that awaited her in the enchanting town of Willow Creek. Thank you for watching Artzy Monkey Channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe our YouTube channel.